All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're back up.
All right. Hi, everybody, again.
Hello, I'm Johnny Juicebox,
Mike Shake.
and we
Oh, at the end of
are.
the video, I forgot to tell people to get vaccinated. I forgot.
Oh man.
And they probably should have already, but
So we're gonna talk about this one. It's a remake. Usually we would do this as a Generation Wars. I'm saying at some point we'll do a big fucking
we
Texas
will.
Chainsaw Massacre
We
Generation
will.
Wars. We'll talk about the first one. We'll talk about the first remake, and we'll talk about this one. I'm sure.
And then
Um.
we have to do Ringu first, though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. We have to do Ring. We have to figure Ring out.
We've been
Cause
saying that probably for a good year now.
oh fuck, dude, it's gonna be so rough. There are five different Ring movies
I know.
or Ring novel adaptations that we have to bring into that. It's
I
just a
know.
lot of work, um, and a lot of
It
hunting.
is.
But we'll do it. I promise. Ring's coming, and we should do it soon because next month, Sadako joins the cast of characters on Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Did you see it? Did you see the what it does in like gameplay?
No,
Do you want to know or no?
I don't know. I don't really play the game much.
Oh, oh, I know in gameplay it's they do like jump scares. So all of a sudden
Oh,
they'll be doing like gens,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden Sadako will pop out in the screen. So it's like yes,
Nice.
yes, dude.
I'll probably re-listen to that audiobook again. It's a good one. Speaking of which, I have to go and vote for Ring on Psycho Juice Box, or not the Psycho Juice Box, the Atomic Xeno book club.
Oh,
Yeah.
I voted for Dune, but I obviously my vote didn't count
Why?
because he said he couldn't read it by March 18th.
Oh, he said he can't read Dune.
I know he can't. Nobody can. I mean, I've never read that book in a month. It takes
Man.
years. I mean, dude, you got to take notes on that fucker to remember it.
Uh oh,
What?
we're freezing.
Are we? We
Yeah.
getting a little laggy?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's the camera.
Maybe. Maybe it's maybe it's Discord. Fuck.
Could be.
Cause
Oh
like,
boy. Yeah, I'm looking at it
yeah.
right now.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, that's a shame. Huh.
Yeah. Damn it, when we upload it to YouTube, it's gonna be all choppy.
Eh. Yeah.
Oh, now it's buffering.
It's gonna
Oh,
be a couple of minutes behind. That's okay. I'll just keep keep the stream going for a while. I guess. We
I'm just
just
gonna leave.
we
Bye,
just won't
everybody, and
raid
John's just gonna be
anyone.
talking. And John's just gonna be talking.
Skip 26% of the frames over the last 2 minutes.
Did it really?
Apparently,
Why?
because your stream is experiencing issues.
Do you think it could be because of the be right back screen?
I don't think so.
No.
I just think it happens around that time because, like, that's around the time it happens.
Right. All right.
Anyway, on with the show.
Anyways, we're doing it live.
Yep, literally.
Yeah. We
So,
say this every time.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Yeah?
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
A bunch of college Republicans go to a small town because they bought the whole thing. Uh, Wrongfully kick an old woman out of her house,
Yeah.
and the hero of the proletariat comes and kills them.
Yay. Pretty bad that you have to root for Leatherface.
It really sucks that I was forced to root for a murderer in this movie
Exactly.
because all of the main characters are such shitty people that I was forced to root for a villain. Thanks,
Uh-huh.
movie makers. Thank
Uh-huh.
you.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Mike, tell us a little bit more about it, I guess.
You want me to I wrote down my notes. You
Yeah?
want me to know what I put first?
What?
Proletariat versus bourgeoisie. So anyways, we have these four douchebags in their Tesla, in
Yeah.
their self-driving Tesla,
Yeah.
and they're driving to a remote town in Texas that's a ghost town.
Harlow.
And what is it called? Sorry,
Harlow.
Harlow. That's it.
Yep.
Um, yeah, and then they
They
go get some.
presumably bought the land.
Right.
They bought a majority of the town
Uh-huh.
to auction off the buildings to investors.
Investors? Those fucking people were investors?
Yes, they kept referring to them as investors.
Do you think
And
investors would show up on a better fucking, skeezy ass bus? You think they would show up in like airplanes or helicopters
it
or?
was young people who are investors who want to like open restaurants and things cheap.
Man, what a stupid fucking concept in the first place.
Like I've seen this style of thing done. It's basically gentrification, except usually they do it where there are already people instead
Right,
of
exactly.
buying an entire small town. This was
In
like
the in Texas, in the remote Texas.
what the fuck was that movie? There was a documentary about a bunch of people in
Whoa, Johnny just lit up.
how's it going, guys? Um, let's see. South Dakota, I think. Let's see. Welcome to Life. So there's a movie called or Welcome to Lathe,
Okay.
and it's where a white supremacist got a group of other white supremacists together, and they all went to this town called Lathe, which is in South Dakota. So he literally got them all on a bus, and he bought up a bunch of the land. They all got on a bus, and they went over. He auctioned off the land to all of the Nazi people, or
Okay.
handed out the land to the Nazi people, and they made a Nazi paradise in South Dakota.
Okay.
So that's what this reminds me of.
Okay.
It's a pretty decent documentary. If you want it,
I've never even heard of that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
I told you when I watched
Yeah,
it
yeah, I mean you probably did.
because I saw it back when I was working at the shoe store. So
Oh shit, that was a while ago.
yeah, I picked it up at
I'm
Family
surprised we didn't
Video.
watch it for like a movie night or something.
We don't watch documentaries for movie night. We watch Gut
I
Boy.
know. Yeah, I mean our first installment of movie night was it's not anything good.
The very first movie night was good for the most
Oh,
part. Was
what did we watch?
We watched the very first movie night was Ring, Ring 2, and Ring
Oh,
0.
yes, that was here.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that was a long night.
Yeah, it was. And remember, like, it was so foggy out that you couldn't
That
see.
was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that sucked for you, but that was awesome.
And then I got home and I got a phone call immediately when I stepped in the door
That's fucking terrifying.
after watching like 4 or 5 hours of Ring movies.
Love it.
Yep. Just good shit. Ah,
Anyways, back to this crap. Um, so going back to the plot, um, these four douchebags by the name of Melody, Lila, Dante, and Blonde Chick. I don't care about her name. She
I
was
thought her name was
useless.
Allie. I don't think she has any dialogue in the movie.
No, I mean, if she does, it's when she gets in in that wreck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why was she in that van?
I don't know. I guess for she felt bad maybe?
She never seen this woman.
Uh, first
She
off,
wasn't even there.
any ambulance would have denied her being able to be
Yes.
in there. That's fucking nuts.
And it
Um
wasn't even an ambulance. It was a cop.
yeah. Well, I mean the cops said that they are the ambulance. So,
Oh, I guess so.
it is
I
what it
guess
is
so.
when it can be.
Uh-huh. Anyways, I mean, you have these four people
Man, the
who
internet is
want to buy a
struggling right
land
now.
in Hollow, Texas,
Yeah.
and they come across an old lady, and they kick the old lady out.
Well, they come across a Confederate
Yes.
flag and
Oh
because we
wait, time
need
out, time out. I have to go back. They stop at a gas station, and then no. I'm sorry. The way it opens is Lila is watching like something on the TV about Texas, the original,
the
and then she asks
original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
that gas station dude about it, and then he goes, "Fucking millennials or Gen Xers, whatever."
No, what he says
Um,
is fucking gentrifuckers because he
yeah,
knows
that's
who
it.
they are because
Yeah,
they're coming to gentrify the area.
right. And then they come across, I think his name is Drifter.
Is it?
I think so, to be honest with you.
Would have called him AR-15 dude or gun guy or truck man. Anything or mechanic? He's a mechanic. Or not a mechanic, handyman. He's a handyman.
I mean, I'm even trying to find his. I'm sorry, his name is Richter.
Richter. All right.
Richter.
Well, that's a name. All right.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it
And
was Drifter. I'm sorry.
we
Close
keep
enough.
we keep it keeps making it seem like this guy is going to be our hero, which at the point where they're dropping these hints, I already hated everyone in this movie.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking useless,
Um
horrible people.
yeah. The only one like I was kind of okay with was the school shooting victim girl and
Lila.
like yeah, I thought it was Melanie or
Melody was
Melody.
the older one.
Was it?
Yep.
I thought Melody
Yep.
was all right. Well, whoever it is, are you
Yeah.
sure?
Lila. Yes,
I
I'm looking at it right now.
huh. All right.
Yeah.
Well, whoever.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's like
matter.
Mel and Lil, I think they call each other. So
Yeah,
let's do that.
I mean
Um,
that's a nickname.
yeah. So
Yep.
Lila, who is a school shooting survivor, doesn't like
Yes.
guns, and the internet is just not working right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it frozen?
On the stream, it is.
Oh, fucking A. Really? Oh.
Man, I don't know what the deal is. We must just have terrible internet. It must just be Charter. Charter would be a giant pile of shit. But
I
this
don't
was
know.
not happening. Yes, on the last time I was using it. So I just want everyone to remember that. Maybe the internet is just bad tonight.
Could be.
Anyway,
Could be. Could be.
everyone in this movie sucks and I hate them. And
Yeah, they're terrible. Even Leatherface sucks.
Leatherface is the hero of the proletariat. I won't hear you talking shit that way.
I understand that, but he still sucks.
At one point, at two different points he blocks shotgun blasts with with his chainsaw.
Uh-huh.
His chainsaw is made of magic,
That,
and
that makes a lot of fucking sense, doesn't it?
he has a magic chainsaw. You can't convince me otherwise. Um, no, no way.
Very well could be.
Yeah, it's been like this for like 10 minutes.
Oh, God damn it.
Is it working on yours?
Laggy.
Hmm. Huh. Oh
I
well.
don't know. Would be a great YouTube video.
I'll just let the stream sit for a while afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else am I gonna
How's
do?
that gonna work? We just get off Discord and just let it run, or what?
Yep,
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna mute all of the mixers and everything and just let it run for a while until
Okay.
until I can see that it works. Yeah, cuz I can't even access like our streams anyway right now. Can you? Like I need someone else to tell me if we are currently live. That's how bad it is.
Let me look. I'll go on my phone here. Give me a minute. Man, this is even worse than normal.
Skipped frame one, it's literally like skipped frames detective 94% over the last 2 minutes, 99% over the last 2 minutes,
Yeah, we're live
96%, 100%.
yeah, we're live.
We are. So like at least we're
I mean, according to the app, we're live.
hmm. Like you can go in and see our video?
Look now. I mean, it's gonna be choppy as fuck, but
Cuz again, this is all I get.
God damn it.
Hmm.
We got audio.
Yeah. Um anyway.
Anyways, so about the movie, do we even continue or
um
I mean,
All do you want to? I mean,
if it's gonna be like this, I don't think we should. So I mean, how's this gonna turn into a YouTube video?
eh. Well, we already started, so we
Right.
should power through.
Okay.
I think that's how this is gonna work.
Okay. Yeah. So they see Richter, who comes up on him listening to some heavy metal,
Yeah,
and they're obviously already off put by the guy because he has a big truck and
he's got a big buck and a
he's got the
gun on his
dualies on the
hip.
side.
Got a gun on his hip. Think about
Yeah.
how he has a small penis because he has a big gun. And I would have been like, no, what you say is he's got a small penis because he has a big truck. Come on, guys. You don't talk
Yeah. I
shit
mean,
about someone because of their gun, especially
right.
in the small town. Because like, especially gives like a legitimate reason why people carry guns down south, which is because there's a huge wild boar pop, and they're dangerous to be around. Plus, they're invasive, and you got to kill invasive species. It's the only way to deal with them,
Right.
and it's a true story. Like I worked in I did biology. Sino did biology stuff. We both know the only way to get
Right.
rid of a invasive species is to kill the shit out of it.
Right.
Yeah. So
Right.
he's correct there. The first point where he's correct. Also, maybe the only one. Uh oh, Mike. Mike. Fucking Discord, man. Discord, you giant pile of shit. Work properly. Anyway, sorry guys about this. Mike, are you there?
Good.
Discord kicked us out.
Johnny's loading up. There he is. I don't know if the stream could get any worse. Oh wait, it just did.
Well, Discord does that all the time. It
That's
does.
on
It's
your computer. I don't know why.
Discord always does that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, so the gun guy,
Yeah.
yeah, so he drives by him and then he does
And
the old pull and blow.
yeah, he's got fucking coal shooters and stuff out of his top.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, I like how they're just later on she's like, you must be a real nihilist. Only someone who truly doesn't give a shit about anything could would like have a truck that big with such exhaust. And he was just like, I'm just a Texan. I don't like people telling me what to do. And I'm just like, so your argument is, nah, I'm not a nihilist. I'm just an asshole piece of shit.
Sure.
Go fuck yourself, everybody. It's like,
Sure.
all right, cool. So this guy sucks, and he looks like he might be our hero, but he's not, and that's a good thing
Right.
because there are no heroes in this movie. Everyone
Uh-huh.
sucks. The
Right.
most redeemable character is Sally, and even she is just lame and kind of sucks.
Not very good at all.
Mm. I could see where I can see how Jamie Lee Curtis's character from Halloween gets to be that badass at that point because she is
Uh-huh.
badass in the original movie.
Yeah.
Sally is not. Really?
Facility is she ain't bad.
She's not
I mean,
bad, but
she
she's
survived.
yeah, she's a survivor. But I don't see her as a hunter. And the movie proves me correct by immediately having her die when she shows up.
Right.
She literally shows up, does pretty much nothing, and then dies.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, it's basically it's a ripoff of 2018, Johnny.
Eh? Not
It
really.
is.
It wants to be.
Right, but it's the survivor, and she's
And
supposed to be a badass.
let's be real. Or wait, did Halloween 2018 come out before that one Terminator movie where. No, because that was Terminator 2, where it was just like, yeah, and now Sarah Connor's a badass because she
Uh-huh.
survived.
Right.
Yeah, so they're all just T2 knockoffs.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Eh,
Yeah, you can say that.
sure, I will. Just for
Yeah.
the shits and gigs.
Why not? And then we have Dante and then Melody who
Huh.
kicked who kicked the mom out of the house, and then she goes, "It's all right, son." And then he's in the silhouette.
Yep. Dante sees a Confederate flag and decides to go into the house and take it down. But it turns out that that house is owned, and he says, "Well, you don't own this house, I do, and you have to leave because
Right.
he's an enemy of the people." Um, because Dante is the true enemy of the proletariat. Um,
Uh-huh. Sure. We'll go with that.
he is. He even cites the bank has kicked you out and you have to leave. I am
Uh-huh.
here to take away the home of an old lady and her handicapped son.
Yeah. It's
They
shit.
literally make Dante out to be a shitty human being, like the
He
worst fucking
is.
person.
He is.
And everything like all of the ideals where he was like, "Yeah, we're going to take down that Confederate flag." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Right.
go take down the Confederate flag." There it literally all gets thrown out the door because he decides he's a shitty person and all of them are like, "Oh, we're going to make uh this nice liberal idealistic place," but it's not actually liberal or leftist in any way. It's just a Republican capitalist hellscape that they want to create.
Right. Right.
And I'm pretty sure it's some kind of message they were trying to send us, like look, the Democrats are
What
also
they
the
did,
Republicans.
they failed miserably at
I
it.
think it's another one of those movies where I was like, man, you really don't need politics in this. Like, it's not what we're here for, probably.
Uh-huh.
Like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was an allegory for Vietnam. Yes,
Right.
famously was a Vietnam allegory.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody took it that way, and it wasn't done super well. So, am I right?
Yeah. Plus two, it's with Ed Gein, it's grave robbing and stuff like that. It's the grave robbing, and the sometimes you see around the house you got the lampshades made out of skin, and obviously Leatherface likes
Mm-hmm.
doing that, hence the name. It's kind of like
He cuts
the
his own
Ed Gein
mom's face
story,
off in this movie.
huh?
Leatherface cuts his own mom's face off and wears it throughout this movie.
Yep. Well, he's a part of his mom now.
Yeah. Our internet went from completely red to green now, like at 100%.
Uh-huh. Once you cut off on Discord,
Huh?
no, the Be Right Back screen was just up. That's when you disconnected from Discord.
Uh,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh my fucking god.
that was a cool kill too. the back of the in the back of the police van.
Okay, the only positive thing I have to say about this movie is all of the kills were really fucking fun. My only criticism
Yep.
is they overused CGI in this movie. This could have been practical and looked really cool. Instead, they decided to make it look like a CGI fuckfest.
Right.
Um, this easily could have been very fun to watch.
Right.
Like, you didn't have to fuck up this movie. You could have made us have some likable characters.
Uh huh.
Because everyone's like, oh man, all the characters have to be easy to hate because we have to root for the killer, but that's not really the point of a horror story. The point of a horror story is to root for our main protagonist to overcome everything. But when our main protagonist doesn't have a personality, their whole personality, literally, I don't think Lila has a personality. She just has
No.
character traits, but no actual personality. So it's really difficult to root for someone who's not even a person, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's the character development that lacks. There's nothing.
Like the character development, yeah.
It's
There's
nothing. I mean, am I wrong?
no. Also fuck
I mean,
Tesla. Elon Musk is a piece of shit.
he is. Yes.
Fuck that dude.
I mean, the only sort of character development there was Lila and the school shooting. Trigger warning, by the way. Trigger warning. But
Yeah, this movie
with the PTSD of the school shooting, and
I
it's
can't
like,
even
what was
say
the?
I can't
I'm
even say that
sorry.
there's character development with that though, because traditionally what you would see in that kind of story is we would
Yeah.
see Lila slowly like get over or like become strong in
Right.
spite of that, but we don't. Except I do think there's a point where she shoots a gun and that's supposed to be like the big character development point is she's
Right.
shooting a gun. But she actively even tells the guy that even though she was in the school shooting, she's not like an activist or anything. She just wants to be normal. So it's not really there's no point to it. There's no point to
Yeah.
anything in
I
this
mean.
movie.
Yeah. I mean, even thinking about the school shooting. Trigger warning, of course. Again.
We don't
But what is the point of it?
well, the point of it is so we can inject the politics into the movie, which also don't serve a purpose except to show us,
No.
I guess, that all these Democrat kids are bad. All Democrats are bad and Republicans are bad, and Leatherface is here to kill all of them because he's the hero of the proletariat.
I just.
That's my takeaway.
And I think what you need to do too, Johnny, is you need to talk about what that means because not a lot of people know what that means.
Well, he, Leatherface in this movie is standing up for the anti-gentrification, and for he one of his first kills in the movie is he kills the fiance of Dante, who is the guy who uses bank statements. Which, by the way, do we point out that Dante ends up not actually having the deed to the house?
Yeah.
He doesn't own it, so Dante essentially broke into some old lady's house, tried to take down their Confederate flag that was hanging outside, then kicked both of them out of their house with police,
Yeah.
and like
Mhm.
all of it could have been avoided if Dante hadn't gone and done that. But basically, Leatherface goes and kills a bunch of rich investors who only care about money and property and
I mean,
capitalism.
but the point is,
Leatherface
where
kills
the
the capitalists. That's the
where the
point.
fuck did these people come from?
Austin, they said it.
Austin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it said they're all from Austin. Or at least our
Okay.
main
See,
four are. And I
I,
assume the investors are also other young, rich kids from Austin.
I don't know. I don't care.
Everyone sucks. Long live the
Honestly, everyone in this
proletariat.
movie is terrible.
And at the end, Leatherface survives to kill another day. Because he's not a
So
character. He's a force of nature. He's the force of the proletariat.
yes.
Here to kill the capitalist swine.
Holy
And
fuck,
that's
dude.
that's the message we get from this movie. And it's so funny to think of it that way, but it's such a terrible fucking movie. I hate it.
And you have to remember, we're talking about communism right now. This is Marxism.
You also have to remember, when I watch a slasher movie, I want a good protagonist who I can root for.
Uh-huh.
And most
Of
Friday the
course.
13th movies do that really well. Most Halloween movies do that pretty well. Uh,
Uh-huh.
the Scream movies do that really well because they have a core set of characters that we root for
Right.
every movie. And they do
Yeah.
that probably the best out of any. They have really good character development throughout the Scream movies, and I think that's why they're such a good franchise.
I thought you said Halloween. I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah, Scream. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Like when you go and see a Scream movie, you know what characters you're going to be rooting for when you go
Right.
in.
Oh, well, of course.
I haven't seen the new one and I haven't seen
Neither have
4,
I.
but I know that everyone's in them. So,
I really wanted to see this last one, but with COVID,
I
I'm just
wanted to
not
see
going to do it.
5 Cream too.
I really wanted to see the fifth one, but I'll see it when it comes out.
But anyway,
When it
yeah.
streams. It's
Yeah,
going to stream
go
somewhere.
go Bubba, hero of the proletariat. Fucking A.
Are you telling people to watch this because you're a shameful human being?
Oh no, I'm not telling people to watch this. Although, if you like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, watch this and just give this a hate watch. I feel like you need to see this if you're a fan, just to
Why?
be. I don't know.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan, and I hated it.
Well, yeah, you need to watch it before you shit on it. Don't shit on anything you haven't watched yet.
Of course. But if you want to waste an hour and 23 minutes of your life, go
This
right
movie
ahead.
is not even 90 minutes long. Can we talk about the
No.
bus scene though? The bus scene's pretty cool. I wish it was
Yep,
less
yep.
CGI. And lately
Talk about it,
they're
Johnny.
what?
Talk about it. Talk
Eh,
about it.
it's not really much to talk about, honestly. It was a bunch of CGI mess.
Come on, dude. Dude, they had the best. They had the best line in the whole movie.
What line?
You're gonna get canceled.
Oh, that's right. Man, I have no idea what the makers of this movie were thinking this movie
No
was.
idea.
Or, like, I don't know how stupid they think, like, Zoomers are or millennials are, because they obviously think very, very little of millennials and Zoomers.
Uh
Um,
huh.
so there's literally a point where Leatherface, guy wearing a person's face and carrying a chainsaw and
Who
covered
is
in
who
blood
is
at
a
this
little
point.
who is a little slow.
Yeah, obviously a little
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
Um, he goes onto this bus where all these people are partying, and every single person in the bus takes their phone out and points it at him. And the guy in the front goes, "Don't even try anything, bro. You're going to get canceled immediately." And it's like, that's not how canceling works. Whoever wrote that line doesn't understand what canceling people is, because that can only be done to famous people, technically. And even if you do that to like someone on the street, it'll be like, oh, we just canceled Tony, and it's just like everyone will be like, who the fuck is Tony? Why do we care? Yeah,
Nobody would
sure, fuck
care.
Tony, I guess.
Who fucking cares about Tony then?
Yeah, but
Like
like,
anybody would know who this guy is.
yeah,
Oh, I do like that one kill though. Um,
when she's climbing
uh,
out the bus window and he cuts
yeah,
her in half.
that was pretty good. That was pretty cool.
That was all right until it was very
Um,
CG.
and that was who was that? Was that Dante or Richter who got stabbed in the neck and then his head was like a big piece of like a smashed watermelon?
Oh my god, how did we not talk about Richter's death? Oh my god, when Richter dies, he's like struggling
Yeah,
with with Leatherface, and there's a
yeah,
point where Leatherface there's like a piece of glass on the wall, and he shoves Richter's head into the glass, and it very clearly hits him up here. And then when it cuts back to him, his wound is down here,
hmm,
and he's shooting blood out of his neck, and we were all just like, the fuck?
uh-huh.
Oh man, that was great. And then
I mean, it was so
then
random.
he takes that hammer and smashes his head into a paste. Man, this is a pretty gory movie, but it's CG,
It
so
is.
it's
It's
fine.
very
It won't bother anyone.
no. It's very bad. It looks terrible.
Like it when you have CG blood, it just makes the gore not effective, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Like you're supposed to be like, "Oh god, no." Oh, and like with
Right.
CGI, you're just like, "Oh, look, cartoons."
Right.
You know? But
You know who wrote this?
who?
His name is Fede Alvarez.
Yeah, they said that. Did he also write the Black Christmas remake?
Let's see.
Because I compared that to this, only that was
No.
better.
No.
Because at the end, it had that really cool ending, and we were all like kind of rooting for it,
Uh-huh.
where they like massacre the frat boys or whatever.
I just know the movie that he directed you really like.
Which one?
Evil Dead 2013.
Oh, that's a really good remake.
I
He wrote
know.
this?
He wrote this,
Did
yes.
he write Evil Dead 2013?
Yes.
Huh.
Wrote it and directed it.
You know, I can kind of see it, I guess.
But he did not direct this.
No, who directed this?
David Blue Garcia.
What does he do?
This is his only movie.
Huh. Cool.
Are you
So,
shocked?
a movie written by the writer and director of the Evil Dead remake,
Mm-hmm.
which actually explains like some of the kills and stuff. Because throughout the whole thing, I was just like, "Oh man, the kills in this are really cool."
Uh-huh.
And
They're very bloody. I mean, it's a slasher, so.
well, yeah, but I don't know. He has blood on a whole different level than
Oh, he has a lot of blood.
other
He has
people.
a lot of blood.
Like Evil Dead 2013, I think still holds the record for most blood used in a movie on a
Is
movie
it?
set.
Did it top that or no in chapter two?
We looked it up because someone said that, but it's not true.
Okay.
Because they ended up not being true because reportedly, I think they said they used 13,000 gallons of fake blood on the Evil Dead set, and they only used like 2,000 on
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that blood and that rain scene alone. I mean that's.
Yeah, because that was all practical, and there was a lot of cool practical effects in Evil Dead, and I would have loved to see that for this shitty Netflix movie, but it didn't have it.
No, it had
No,
nothing, John.
did I? I don't remember if I rated this or not.
I don't know.
Me neither.
I would hope so.
Sometimes I forget. But yeah, I don't think you should see this one.
I'd skip it.
I mean, see it if you like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But like, I don't know, it's about on par with the other Texas Chainsaw Massacre remakes and shit. So, fuck it.
Yeah, actually, I didn't mind the 2001. Jessica Biel.
Thought it was kind
It
of
was
lame.
okay. I mean, it was okay.
Or, I'm sorry, I don't think we're supposed to say lame anymore. Um,
I don't know why.
oh, because it's a derogatory term for a handicapped person.
Oh,
Oh, I gave
well,
this a 5 out of 10.
either way, that movie fucking it's okay. I thought Jessica
Still,
Biel was pretty good in it. I
this
thought
is
she was a decent Sally ripoff.
you said the 2003 Texas Chainsaw?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It's got a higher rating than this one.
I would imagine it does.
People don't like this movie.
No, why would they?
Uh, it's got it's got point 0.2 higher than Texas Chainsaw 3D
Oh,
and tied with Leatherface.
oh. Those are horrendous films.
Yeah?
Oh my god, they're so bad.
Hmm.
Did you watch the Deadbeat on them?
No, cuz I haven't seen them.
Oh,
I saw
I seen
Texas
I seen
Chainsaw
I seen
Massacre the
3D.
I saw the beginning. I
Yeah,
saw the remake.
yeah.
And after that, I think I was just like, you know what? They just can't make these.
I mean, they're bad, John. They're bad movies.
Yeah, they're very bad. Very bad movies.
I mean, they're not good, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one was basically a B movie.
Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty good. Let's see where we
Oh,
are
it's
on
it's
here.
it's fantastic.
Holy shit.
What?
I'm back during one of my CGI rants.
Oh, I
No,
just
there.
I just turned
This
I
is
just tuned it in and it said who wrote this.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
a little
so.
bit ago.
So yeah, we'll for sure have to just let this sit for a bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that's
I don't know if I
fine.
don't know if I'm just gonna sit here, but I think I'll probably just go to bed.
That's fine.
Yeah, but as a fan of the first one, for a fantastic film, the way it was directed, the sound that they used for such a low budget that Toby Hooper made it an absolute gem.
Yeah. And with so
And
little
and the
blood and stuff.
oh well, I mean that they didn't need it. I mean it was more of a psychological type of
Yeah, it was an allegory for
slasher back then.
Vietnam.
Right, right. Most people, most obvious. Let's be honest. Most people don't see that, but
Yeah.
of course it is.
So I'm not sure how the just like well, the original Star Wars is an allegory for Vietnam,
Right,
and most people don't see it.
right. Well,
So,
plus Toby. I mean, too. I mean, you look at the conditions that they filmed in with the original Texas. I mean, oh my, oh my God. I mean, 12-hour days in that house
I know.
and 100 degrees.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, everyone was
that is as
miserable in
bad
it.
as you get, dude.
Well, rest in peace, Toby Hooper.
Yeah, and Gunnar Hansen too.
This movie is what you get, I guess.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, Gunnar. Sorry, Tobe.
You get a weird movie about uh well, about capitalists dying
Yeah.
and Pyramid Head's a communist. It's confirmed.
What?
Communist
Pyramid
hero
Head.
or Pyramid Head? Leatherface. Leatherface is a
I was
confirmed
thinking, wait,
communist
wait,
hero.
what? Pyramid Head?
He's a hero of the people, hero of the
Yes,
proletariat.
yes. If anybody's watching this, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. As
that's pretty
Forrest Gump
much
would say.
that's pretty much all I have to say about this movie too.
Yeah, that's a good Forrest Gump line. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yep.
So does it at the bench.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. But
Alabama
thanks
boy.
thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, thanks
Uh,
everybody.
you can see all of our stuff here.
Yep, go to YouTube.
Yeah, you can go to our YouTube or our Discord or our Twitch. Wait, fuck, you're here. Our
On
Twitter.
Twitch.
We have a Facebook. Um, all the stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's all right. But look, give us a follow.
Yeah,
Follows are
please.
nice.
I see
Uh,
we got 2 more today.
yeah, we did. It's very very cool.
Uh-huh.
How many followers we've been getting lately. So,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us, everybody, and
Yeah.
we'll see you later.
Yeah. Get vaccinated, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Don't watch this film. So we're just gonna sit here.